I do want to do example 5 because I think it's really important to note the presence of a whole number. If you have a whole number in front of your fraction, that means you have some wholes and some parts. What will happen is you'll have -2 in front of the decimal, indicating how many wholes you have, and then you will only have to divide out the fraction. I know that some of you really love to make improper fractions and then do your division. But if you did that, think about what you'd have. 9 times 2 is 18, and 18 plus 7 is 25. So you'd have 25 divided by 9. Yes, you're going to get the right answer if you do that. But remember, the bigger the numbers get, the harder this is going to be. So keep that whole number to the left of the decimal, indicating your whole, and just divide the fraction. 9 times 8 would be 72, so it can't be that. 9 times 7 is 63. That leaves us with 7 left over. Bring down my 0. 9 times 7 again is 63. Subtract to get 7. Notice that as long as this number here is less than your divisor, you're okay. And I always like to see something repeat 3 times before I believe it's truly repeating. So again, I'm only going to write the number that repeats 1 time. And I put that little repeating bar with the fancy name you're going to find for me above only that number. It doesn't go over the 2 because the 2 is not repeating. So the answer to this is -2.7 repeating. That's how I would say that. And that is indicated down here as well. There are a few for you to try next, so please pause your video to give them a try. I can't seem to get to them. There they are. Pause your video, please, and then turn it back on to see if you get the right answer. This one here is going to be 7 divided by 8. 8 times 8 is 64. Subtract to get 6. Annex is 0. 8 times 7 is 56. Subtract to get 4. Annex is 0. And that comes out to be a terminating decimal. So this is -0 wholes, 0.875. That's -875 thousandths. This one here, since there's a whole number, I'll keep my whole number to the left of the decimal and divide 1 divided by 8. 8 goes into 10 once, subtract to get 2. 8 goes into 20 twice, subtract to get 4. 8 goes into 45 times. That ends in a 0, so it's terminating. 2.125. 2 and 125 thousandths. Next page. A couple more to try here. Let's see if I can do it within my time slot. 3 divided by 11. 11 times 2 is 22. Subtract to get 8. That's less than 11, so I'm doing good. 11 times 7 is 77. Subtract to get 3. Annex is 0. Bring it down. 11 times 2 is 22. Subtract to get 8. Annex is 0. Bring it down. 11 times 7 is 77. Subtract to get 3. That's going to be a 27 again. So this is -0 wholes, 0.27 repeating. The line goes over both of those because that 27, 27, 27. This one, please check, should be 8.3 repeating. That ends this section. Hopefully you have one more video to complete today's notes.